Welcome to Learn Law Better. Today I'm going to discuss the difference between the law and justice. Unfortunately, many law students leave law school failing to understand this distinction, which is part of the fault of the Socratic method. Hi, this is Bo Baez, and today I want to share with you the distinction between the law and justice. As a law student, I remember seeing these words on my law school's library building: law is but the means, justice is the end. First, let me explain why I believe that law professors have failed our students. In American law schools, we rely on the Socratic method, which is an approach where we ask students questions attempting to get students to some point that we believe is important. To get students comfortable with understanding different views, professors will often force students to take a contrary position that they normally just wouldn't take. We do this with the purpose of helping our students understand the opposing side. Unfortunately, some students leave law school believing that all positions are valid and that the only right side is the winning side. So we, your professors, must take some blame in not being clear about our intentions when we use the Socratic method. Now let's talk about justice. Justice is understood in different ways by different people. One sense of justice deals with equality, treating like people the same way. So if two people are basically the same, they commit the same crime, they should be punished the same way. If they're not, then we would say the law is unjust. A second way of understanding justice is when you give another person his due. For example, when a nation has laws that respects the natural rights of its citizens, then the laws of that nation are just as each person is given what they are due. So justice examines the ends, the why of what we do. Keep in mind that a law may appear just, such as when a law requires everyone to get a license before they hold a public protest. But if that license is only given to some people, then the law is unjust because it is not applied even-handedly. Now let's look at the law. A law is a set of rules for a community that has the force to bind members of the community. For thousands of years, the great thinkers also taught that laws had to exist for the common good. But beginning in the 18th century, some philosophers challenged that notion and believed that a law is merely a set of rules that binds others. So, for example, if the government passes a law stating that all members of a minority religion are to be executed next week, that would be viewed as law by more modern thinkers. But since this law violates the natural rights of those in this religion, the traditional approach would argue that this law is not really a law. It's just some command, but does not have the force of law. Unfortunately, many law students graduate law school with the more modern understanding, failing to grasp that justice and the law are intertwined. As I noted earlier, law is but the means, justice is the end. I hope you found today's episode useful. Please leave a comment below on your view of the law and justice. Also, if there's some topic you'd like me to cover, also leave that in the comments. Thank you. We have many other episodes, so feel free to explore. Also at learnlawbetter.com, you will find more free resources to help you succeed, including our newsletter, blog posts, and exam bank. Thank you for watching.